Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd give you guys another gun video. I know you guys really seem to like the other ones that I've done. The last time I did a pistol one was the Kel-Tec DC9 Tech 9 that I did a long time ago. Mainly it's been rifles and shotguns. Did magazines the last time. That video hardly didn't get any views whatsoever. So I don't know if I just didn't word it right or people weren't interested. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought I'd give you guys an American classic made by a non-American company. That's right, folks. The Tisas 1911A1. Chambered in 45 ACP, and it resembles a standard 1911A1 made by Colt, Remington, any other company you can think of, Ithaca. There's so many out there, but this is it almost looks like it has a Parkerized finish, but it's actually a Cerakote finish, so it's a bit misleading. Beaver tail is a bit smaller than the original 1911 from World War I, but has all of your standard features here, as you can see. Even says it here, nice and simplistic. Standard, it's pretty standard. So there's not about too much difference in terms of these. Now they do make one that is also down chambered to 9mm. Tisas was or is better yet, still a Turkish company founded in 1993 that makes military, law enforcement, and civilian style firearms. The Turkish have flooded the U.S. market, in my personal opinion, where the U.S. market has kind of pissed the bed, if you will. The Turkish market has picked up. For example, Winchester. A lot of Rite, TriStars, Girsan, a lot of these Turkish-made shotguns are just all over the U.S. market now. They're fantastic. I own several and have no issues with them whatsoever. Whether you use them for home defense, hunting, or you just want to shoot some skeet or targets with them, they're fantastic. But anyway, back to the old double World War winner. These things are absolutely phenomenal. The good thing is these barrels are extremely easy to blank adapt. They make a kit. I think they're about $100 that you can install actually and use as a blank barrel for us reenactors. It's a little bit easier to use because, like I said, with gas expansion, a lot of you guys know, or blowback, roller delayed blowback, any of these weapons out here that have to be blank adapted, with the exception of bolt guns or lever actions, something of that nature. With that gas exchange, or let's say, we'll take the Browning that I showed you guys one time, like the old Humpbacks, A5s, up until about the 60s, a lot of those would recoil in on themselves to kick out the shell that had been used, and the elevator could pick up another one. And a lot of people don't know that. So now we're using the gas system, so it's a little bit easier. But these pistols are absolutely phenomenal. I actually have been willing to trade out these grips. They're like almost like a plastic, and I have original Colt wood grips to put on here. It may, help it. Most of the time I keep it holstered anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a personal preference thing, but to each his their own. Anyway, like I said, fantastic. They retail on a good day. I've seen them go for like $275, extremely cheap. Most of the time, they're right around the $350 to $400 range. They are extremely ergonomic in terms of cost. As you can see here as well, you have your lanyard ring, which you would hook on. Most of the time, depending on how these pistols are worn, most people would wear them like this. I have seen individuals in history, and it's kind of a 50-50 thing, very random, where someone would wear it cross-bodied and reach over. We'll take the cavalry, for example. The cavalry was very odd when it came to revolvers, like we spoke about in another video I did for you guys when I was talking about the 1911 magazines, for example. With that being said, one being in 45, the other being in 38 for dismounted troops. So it's a really weird dynamic, but it's a pretty standard firearm at this point. Great for reenactors, like I said, who don't want to drop the coin on anywhere between I've seen 1911s of wartime, whether it be from World War I or World War II, go anywhere from $2,000 on a good day all the way up to almost $5,000. It just depends. There were 3 in a store that I used to go to when I lived in Mississippi. One was a Colt. One was a Remington and the other was an Ithaca, and no sooner did the Ithaca hit the shelf, I think they had a price tag of like $3,200 on it, the next day it was gone. I thought to myself, there's no way, but it happened. So if you're looking for a inexpensive 1911 that mimics a wartime one, I highly, 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 highly recommend these. There's other ones out there that are extremely similar. One thing I do not recommend is if you ever see the stainless or chromed out looking barrels, which you can see here in the injection port, I personally would stay away from that unless you want to change the barrels out. I mean, if it's holstered, it doesn't matter, but if you're going to display this and fire blanks out of it, I highly recommend, since your ejection port will be visible, please, please, please don't use those barrels. Please use a normal blued or Parkerized barrel, or like I said, this one's a Cerakoted one. If you're going to brandish these at an event outside the holster. But that's all I really got for you guys today. It's a pretty simplistic weapon. Classic Americana right here. I think that's really all I've got for you guys. I mean, nothing crazy going on here. Just a normal day in the life. Got orders to my new command, VRC 40, which is the COD squadron for the East Coast. So we'll see how that goes. I report sometime next week. So I'm kind of excited. We're just going to see how it goes. But as always, I'm going to probably do, the next video I'm going to do is probably a live fire of either this or the DC-9. I might do one of the shotguns or rifles too. I know you guys have been wanting to really, really see them. I keep putting it off. I haven't had a chance to go to any ranges or even my family's land and shoot, and it's a pain in the butt. I do apologize. But anyway, if you guys like the content, as always, subscribe, click the like button, hit the bell for notifications, comment what you guys want to see next. Like I said, there was an individual a video or two ago said they want to see a Ruger GP100, or maybe it was the SP101. I can't remember. It was one of the two. I'll have to dig through my stuff, see if I can find them, and I'll showcase that one as well. And I'd like to actually do a video of me showing them and also firing them. As you can see, my filming locations kind of suck. I am, like I said, just moved into this new apartment, and I'm in the kitchen. The walls are pretty bare, so I haven't, I don't really have anywhere to film it. I gotta add, like, I need to have a nice setup or something for you guys, because I feel like I'm neglecting you as my viewers, and I am sorry. So as always, stay tuned for the next one, and I'll catch you as I always do. Keep charging, guys. Take it easy.